Can anybody tell me where it's got the US dollar sign on it? Or any Republican sign? Most Republicans have dollars. Can any one of you tell me, can you see the dollar sign on this note? Because quite literally, you will have to trust in God to believe that this has the value of $10. It doesn't have the dollar sign on it. It has dollars on it, but dollars can be what? Singapore dollars? Any dollars. It could be the dollar of another country. You don't know. The point that I'm making is that these instruments are fraudulent. They are in 100% fraud. And they are cannibalizing on your savings and on your homes.
This is all for satire. It is not real. This is just a joke.
As to what human rights is. Human means the different colors of man. It comes under the coloring of the law. When you color the law, that's a crime. Coloring of the law is best described as this. You are aware of Animal Farm, George Orwell. In there, the pigs write out the Constitution. Sorry, beg your pardon. All the animals write out the Constitution, which is many species of men and women out there called color of man. You know, those people that behave like horses, you know, that are the lifeblood of a farm. Those people that are greedy like the pigs, as it were, that are symbolic. They get together and write a constitution. Once it's done, the pigs isolate themselves and begin to reconstitute, called amendments, saying some animals are now equal than others. Before, it was all animals are equal. Now, when the amendment comes in, some animals are more equal than others. You are now put in a position where you have to prove that you are as equal as a pig to make that claim. You understand how necromancy works? You will have to prove that you are more equal than... Because of the nature of this subject and because we have disqualified, the Federal Postal Court and its judges have disqualified the use of the all powers of attorney and the use of privateers and marks and reprisals, I beg your pardon. I am now authorizing the opening of the FEMA camps. FEMA camps are federal camps to take people out of the public and into an encampment as a confinement policy, because lawyers, judges, and any officers, including sheriffs and deputies and police officers, that involve themselves in all manner of powers of attorney are racketeering, and you are a public hazard. So in the US, as of now, I am authorizing Donald John Trump to open the FEMA camps.
Same for us, y'all.
Because we have so much evidence that so many of these people have taken money from people, held them hostage, used fraudulent...
There's a language, this is how they did it, to enslave humanity. And slavery is disgusting in every culture on this planet. As a result, you are unfit to be in the public because you're a public hazard. And you have to be confined. Confined in an encampment because also the level of belligerence in which you conduct yourself in the public. For those individuals who think they know, like the politicians,
no longer have access to foreign immunity. The reason why you don't have access to it is because you don't have a contract. You don't have a contract and you are a foreign agent. And because you have no contract, let alone in the correct sentence structure, passe, syntax, grammar, where one word equals one meaning and one meaning per sentence, you cannot even claim to come from another land and to be foreign this country. What you are is an invader. And no other country and no department in the US or any other departments can claim foreign immunity. No judge, no clerk, no courtroom.
no faith, nobody can claim foreign immunity from this one world, from this one United States of our world corporation with one language, one flag, with one ocean. Look it up, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the one world of humanity and mankind. So, when you hear the president in the US or any other presidents or prime ministers saying that, oh well, this particular politician in her department, say for example, the foreign department is claiming foreign immunity, that's removed. But listen to what I have just said. How can a department in the US, albeit in the Washington, D.C., District of Columbia, claim to be foreign to Washington, D.C. itself? How can the Foreign Office claim to be foreign? Do you understand? They're telling you they are foreign. So do not be surprised when Donald Trump, who I am not in support of, nor am I sanctioning him or doing any of these sort of things, but I have the ability to authorize him. Sorry, beg your pardon, I do have the ability to authorize him to do certain things to be able to protect the citizens of this world. When you hear words like that machine that counts the votes, the name of which I've forgotten, I don't even think I care what the name of it is. When Donald Trump tells you that we don't even know where this machine comes from, we don't know who controls it, who made the software. What he is telling you is that it is controlled by and was controlled by the all powers of attorney, which means they don't need to reveal who and what controls those machines. And when he tells you that these machines are doing exactly what they want to do, yes, they are.
Because of the all powers of attorney. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to feel the disgust in the pit of your stomach as to what I am telling you. You've got to know that you have been lied to to such an extent that you never had the ability to cast a vote, let alone elect. You have privateers, racketeers coming at your door, knocking on your door, sent by the court systems and the county court, as well as the postmaster has a contract with any citizen on this planet. We've disqualified it. So if any clerk or a judge decides that they're going to test this, I promise you, a FEMA camp is waiting for you.
You heard the man.
This I promise you.
He promises.
And you are a public hazard. You will not be able to claim foreign immunity under the law of Title 1001. And for those people, like the politicians, who are actually foreign to you, or was, can no longer claim that as well. And because they don't have a lien, because they don't have a contract, they are alien to your country. And we don't know what country they come from. It looks like they don't have one. So there is no country